Hello there guys and welcome back. Yes, it's DemonicBishop again and I'm back with part 2 of my Mountain Blade Warband Let's Play. Hooray! I hope you guys are just as excited as I am about doing this. I've been waiting a long time to play this game as a Let's Play. I hope you guys have enjoyed the last episode. It's been really awesome so far. I mean, it's been a little bit of a slow start. Because I was showing you a little bit about the game before, you know, some of the menus and screens. We created our character Galdenbrau and just started to take our tiny little tippy-toe footsteps into the dark, harsh and cold world of Galdenbrau. So I'm not going to do too much of an introduction this time. I think you guys have had plenty of those from my previous videos. Just going to get straight in. A little bit of a recap of the last episode though before we begin there. I basically showed you some of the world map and we started a quest as well, didn't we? Quest from the little tutorial quest giver guy, little black Hercule guy who gave me the quest to find some men. And there we go, we've ended up back at Tulga, so I'm just going to go back to the city and we're going to resume our adventure. Right, okay, so apparently the town of Tulga seems quite unremarkable, which is, you know, quite harsh to be honest. I mean, we haven't really had a chance to explore it yet. Because, I mean, there is actually the option here, thinking about it. I didn't really look at it before, but there's an option to take a walk around the streets, which, you know, could be quite interesting. Probably going to save that for a little bit later, though. Because I don't really want to bog down the, you know, the start of this adventure for too much. Because, you know, we've waiting a long time to do this. Ooh, hold on. So appears there's a tournament in the city of Tulga, though, which is quite unique. It seems to be like a little random event thing. You kind of get little bits and pieces of this scattered around the game. They kind of happen at random intervals, and it keeps things interesting, keeps things a little bit spicy. I'm going to do it, I think, to be honest. Seems like quite a good idea. Because, I mean, you know, we have only just started out, you know, if you remember in the last episode, we did get a little ragtag band of merry men starting to form. Some of those Khajiit tribesmen that we found from some of those little villages before, but I think probably going to give them a little bit of a chance just to get to know each other for a while, and we'll go into this tournament because you know, the rewards are rich for this sort of thing, and rewards are definitely what I need at the moment, because just as in real life, you know, the world of Mountain Blade, Galdenbrau is extremely harsh and very, very difficult to get on with, so you really need to, you know, grasp every opportunity with both hands and sort of make the most of it and try and make the best of yourself. So we're going to fight in the round. Just going to go straight into it and, you know, just get to see a little bit more of what the gameplay's like, really. So we've got a little bit more of the fighting kind of going on. Ooh, now look at that, that's a massive kind of little melee in the centre there. If you've not really played this game before, I'm not really familiar with the tournaments and things, basically there's several rounds. That guy seems to be dead already, so that's not very good news for him. But basically the rounds are kind of quite randomised. Sometimes you'll be on teams, as denoted by the coloured shirts that we seem to be wearing, and sometimes you just kind of get thrown into a random kind of one-on-one or two-on-two, or maybe even just kind of a all-out brawl sometimes. And the game doesn't really give you very much kind of no warning about that, really. So whether that was by design and it's kind of meant to, you know, get you, you know, pumped up and unsuspecting of what's about to come next, and sort of fill you with the suspensefulness sort of feeling that you would get from being as part of a tournament like this. I don't know, but at any rate, it makes it quite a challenge to keep up with things. So all you can do really is just be your best. And I mean, to be honest as well, it's going to be quite difficult anyway, because most of the other you know, saves and playthroughs I've had of this game already, that guy seems to be looking at the wall quite good. Very good of you there. My aiming's terrible. Sorry, what was I saying? Yes, most of the other playthroughs I've had of this game, I've not really done all that well in tournaments, really, until much later in the game when I've had a chance to sort of do a few more quests, upgrade my equipment, that kind of thing, get a bit more experience. But you never know, we'll see how this goes, because these guys really don't seem to be too intelligent, do they? Mountain Blade does a lot of things right as a game, but AI isn't necessarily always one of them. And our horse is looking pretty lonely. Oh, just look at the chaos already. There's bodies scattered everywhere, there's bodies all over the floor. Generally, oh, just carnage everywhere. But I mean, we're doing pretty well. It looks as though I'm part of a team, blue team. And it seems as though there's a couple of blue bodies on the floor. In fact, no, there's a few there, just casually staring into space like nothing's going on. Very good of them. I'm extremely delighted to have such diligent people on my team. Let's give this guy a bit of a shoot, because he's not being very nice, is he? In fact, let's run into him with the horse first. Break some of his shins. And my guy seems to be doing a bit of a 360 no-scope with his body there for some reason. So yeah, we're just going to continue aiming. Let's see what we can... Oh, that guy's on my team. Right, okay, so that guy's just basically running around. Ooh, that was quite a nice sort of point-blank arrow to the knee there. See, it's so difficult kind of trying to shoot on and ride on the horseback as well. I'm not really the best shot at the best of times, as you've probably guessed by now, but this is making it quite a lot more difficult. Oh no, my buddy's down. That's horrible. Time to whip out the little practice dagger, I think, because I know for a fact that I'm probably better at that. Charge! Oh dear. Ooh. Well, it's a bit of a risky move. Hopefully it's going to pay off, because we really could do with winning this since it's the first round. Oh, there's so much at stake. Oh yes. Why am I third person as well? That's probably not making things much easier. There we go, it's a little more like it. Right, so I'm going to ready my shot here. Slam. Now, that guy's dead. I got 20 experience, that's awesome. Good news for me. If you're not familiar with the game as well, in this sort of tournament situation as well, there's quite a little, kind of neat little caveat where I think the game's kind of a little bit forgiving in this sort of circumstance because it knows how sort of unpredictable things can get. And basically, if you, I think it's if you kill 3 or more people during one of the rounds, then you basically get saved and they kind of say, hey, you're pretty good anyway, you're quite a good fighter, so even though you lost, we're still going to go easy on you and keep you on to the next round. So that's kind of like a little fail-safe. So I believe I've probably got close to, if not all of that anyway, so even just things take a turn for the worst, should be okay. But after that nice little slam into the green guy there, I think we're pretty much good. Oh, one more left. Oh dear, the horse is down. Oh, and there's not much chance for you now, is there? Oh dear, what a shame. Little ginger faggots. Oh yes, we've killed him. And it seems like we've progressed to the next round. Ooh, hey, that's awesome. Okay, victory is us. I'm just going to place a bet on myself as well, because that seems like quite a cool little feature. And the odds are 10 to 1. Well, I'm going to go for it anyway, just because, you know, well, A, screw it. That's probably quite a good idea. And B, ooh, look, lovely 200 denars that are possibly ours for the taking. So, oh, what the hell, I'm just going to let my gambling addiction take its hold, and we'll go to the next round. Because, I mean, I know it's a little bit of a gamble, but, you know, it's if I do end up winning this and end up making quite a bit of money for this tournament, I mean, kind of entered it on a whim anyway. Ooh, that was a pretty nice chest shot. It's a little heart stab with the arrow. But I mean, yeah, if you mean just on the off chance I do end up winning this tournament, it's going to be amazing for our future standing for the long and hard months and weeks to come. Because you know, you never know what to expect from this game really, and any help that you can get is always really good. Whether it be money or even just experience and renown as well. That's something I kind of forgot to mention, but you know, as you'd sort of expect, winning a massive major tournament like this in a big city of the realm is obviously going to help our social standing, renown basically, as it's known in this game. So, you know, stuff like that, it all adds up. People will hopefully remember and be chanting my name in songs of bards' tales in years to come if I win this. So, you know, that's only going to improve my standing between some of the lords and ladies, or perhaps not, maybe not improve my standing, at least get my name out there a little bit more, which, you know, if I'm aspiring to become a lord of the realm, or lord of a realm, and get a few titles and properties under my belt, you know, get my name out there is probably not the worst thing I can be doing. One thing that probably is the worst I can be doing, however, is, ooh, yeah, hitting friendly troops. That's definitely not good. Time to get the little practice thing out again, I think. Yeah! Oh, bow to my mighty plastic sword. Right. Okay, so I'm still blue for this this round, so that's kind of promising because there's basically just only blue people around at the moment. Can't really see any others. That's a beautiful sun up there as well. It's very nice. Don't really seem to be that many people watching in the crowd either, which is a bit of a shame. Everyone seems to be just monging out, attacking and admiring the war for some reason. Oh look, there's one more little red guy as well. Oh dear, I grabbed it again. Oh, it's green actually, sorry about that. Let's give him a bit of a swipe with my bow. Oh dear. Well, in fact, I'm going to change a bit of tactic here and just kind of stand around, because that seems to be a little easier. Just come on, straight in the face. Yes. And he's down. Fantastic teamwork there by my little blue man. My little smurf, as I'm going to call him. Headshot. Fantastic. Okay, so victory is ours. We got through to the next round. That's awesome. I'm just going to take a little quick break, and I'll be back for the next couple of rounds shortly. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Right, so what are we going to do then? Let's place another bet, because, you know, 7 to 1 now. The odds are getting a little bit better. Put another 20 denars on. See, it's a little bit risky, but again, you know, I'm kind of feeling this really, to be honest. We've risked a lot so far. It's we didn't really even have to enter this tournament in the first place, but now that we're here, I think we should make a good go of it, because, you know, what the hell. And especially, I don't know if you remember from my last episode, but I enabled the realistic no quitting without saving policy, so basically that means that any foolish decisions I make during this gameplay through, I'm going to basically have to live with. So that's why my kind of current line of thought is I'm just going to try and do the best I can and just kind of, you know, try and get as much as possible out of every little opportunity, because, you know, if I do make a balls off of it, there's not really any going back, so I at least want a little bit of a kind of fail-safe to fall back on, you know, possibly some extra money or whatever to fall back on just in case. Right, now, see, this is kind of what I was going on about again before. Some of these rounds can be quite unpredictable, as you see now. It's just randomly changed to a one-on-one battle. I think I'm going to have better luck, to be honest, if I dismount. See if I'm, yeah, there we go, that's how we do it. I'm just going to try and just throw these at him, to be honest. Throw some arrows his way. I didn't really think this through, did I? But you never know, might turn out to be good. Ooh, that was quite good accuracy, actually. I'm quite surprised I managed to do that. My accuracy is usually shoddily, piss poor, awful. Oh, that was way off target. There we go, back to my usual standard there. Let's see how we're doing this time. Now, I really can't run very fast, that's the only problem with not having a horse. My tactics at the moment, so I'm going to try and cheese it a bit possibly and try and lure him into the wall a little. Oh no. Thinking if I can lure him into the wall, possibly get him stuck, then I'll just be able to shoot him like fish in a barrel. There we are, hopefully. Oh, come here, you little blighter. Oh no, that was awful. Oh god, oh man, my ovaries. Yes, that's more like it. No, oh dear, right. Shimmy, shimmy, slice. Slice the horse's butt. There's no escape from the all-encompassing walls of doom. No amount of shoddily textured trees can stand in my way. Yes. Right, okay. Oh dear. Oh no, he's beating me. He's beating me at my own game. This is not good. Oh dear, what the hell happened there? I really don't know. It seemed like I couldn't really pull the sword out for some reason, so I think the game sort of cheesed me, but oh dear, what a shame, we're out of the tournament. And I lost all my money. Oh well, that's the way it goes. Right, oh, that kind of sucks. I'm kind of good about that now. But, you know, we've had a taste of things to come. So, never know, maybe for the next tournament we'll be a bit more on it, and my thirst for blood and success will only make me crave more. Just like the backstory that I created for myself, where I was a street urchin that lust for money and power. But anyway, okay, so that's the end of the tournament. My name is definitely not sort of any more well known now. In fact, people are probably shouting it in the street, calling my name, giving me all sorts of abuse. But anyway, let's carry on back with our adventure. Apparently there's a feast going on in Tulga Castle. Now, I'm a bit reluctant to join it, really. Because basically what that usually means in my experience is there's just going to be a lot of random NPCs standing around talking about dirty laundry, airing dirty laundry and all that sort of stuff, and not really anything I'm interested in, to be honest. There is a possibility for romance, but it's not really that worth it at this point in time, really. So let's do what we said before. Let's have a quick look, take a walk around the streets. Right, so okay, so here's the apparently grand city of Tulga, one of the jewels in the crown of the Kurdic Khanate, so it would seem. And it seems like, you know, quite a nice little city. These kind of interiors, really, if they're not being used for fighting, as opposed to many other games, they're just kind of for decoration, really. There's not really much incentive to explore them. They're pretty much just kind of glorified 3D menus, basically, because the only thing they exist for, really, is just to do things that you can do on the tab menu anyway. But, you know, it kind of adds to the flavour a little bit, gets you into the atmosphere a bit more. It's good for role-playing sort of, you know, purposes, and I suppose that's part of what it's all about, really. You know, role-playing is one of the main enjoyable parts about this game. Especially, like I said, with the saving policy that I've got on there at the moment, it's going to make it extremely challenging and quite lifelike as well, so it should be quite good. I'm not entirely sure what I'm here though for, to be honest, so let's have a get past What's that stupid little townsman? Who's this guy here? Now, seeing as that guy seems to be standing perfectly still, he's either a guard or more likely probably the town crier or guildmaster. There we go, guildmaster. Awesome, let's see what he's got to say. Hello stranger, you seem to be new to Tulga. I'm the guildmaster. Right, okay, so he's got various things to tell us. If I was the kind of patient man, I'd probably just ask him all these questions to find out a bit more of the backstory and get some of the flavour for the game. But, you know, to save you from having to listen to me read through oodles of text, I'm probably just going to skip through all of it and see if he's got any jobs for me to do, because that's what I'm personally here for at the moment. We've only just started, and it'd be pretty cool to have some little objective to do just to get the ball rolling really and see what we can do. So he does seem to have a job for us. That's quite good. He's looking for a reliable man that can undertake an important mission. Well, I'm nothing if not a man, so let's go for it. Apparently, oh look, surprise, surprise, a group of bandits have kidnapped a relative. Well, let's go and get them back, shall we? Ooh, right, apparently, so the amount of bandits at ransom is 550 denars reward, so I'm definitely much more markedly interested now. So, let's, alright, okay, he's going to give me the money once I accept to take the quest, so possibly. Now, this is a little kind of grey area of choice here. This is one of the things that makes this game quite interesting. From the sounds of it, I could basically, if I wanted to, just accept his quest, take the advance payment and just screw off. You know, just run away, forget he even asked about it and not really paying back really. So, you know, that's the kind of thing, if you're really into the role-playing sort of aspect, then this sort of decision is going to be quite important to you, because if you're playing a kind of, you know, dishonest thief, then that's probably the sort of course of action you're going to take, whereas if you like to be the good guy, then you're probably going to do it for him. But I'm probably just going to do it for him anyway, just because it'll give us something interesting and exciting to do. Let's get the ransom and let's actually go and get his girl. But first, before that, I need to take care of my extremely rubbish hat. And also, I'm going to have a quick trip to the tavern as well, because I don't know if you remember, but that seems to be where, yes, here we go, Merchant of Tulga is residing with his awesomely amazing hipster tash. And we need to finish the quest with him, because, well, just because it's tutorial and, you know, I like money, so it's pretty cool. But, oh, here we go, we've got another guy here, Alain. Right, okay, so Alain is his name. He seems a bit of a weird guy. If you're looking into the taverns and things around the world of Calradia in Mount and Blade, a lot of the people in them are just, you know, just going to be typical kind of generic nameless NPCs, but this guy's a little bit different. This guy seems is a named NPC. That basically tells us that he's going to be a little bit of a more interesting character. He's a kind of halfway between, you know, he's not going to be one of the lowborn kind of troop kind of guys, but a little bit more than that. He's basically the sort of person we can recruit into our little ragtag band of merry men, and hopefully he's going to help us out, because I mean we could really use that at the moment. You know, we're still quite early days yet, we're still not really got that much money, not really that powerful or got any good equipment, so we're going to need all the help we can get at the moment to try and get this little party of ours off the ground, because at the moment I'm thinking the kind of purpose for this playthrough, really, the kind of goal I'm going for really is going to be trying to conquer at least a couple of cities for now. I think that's probably quite a good, you know, realistic long-term goal that we can set for ourselves, and that'll obviously change and evolve as the playthrough goes through. I'm just going to skip through some of this text because you know, you could possibly read it if you wanted to, if you pause the game, but just to save you the chore of having to listen to me read through oodles and oodles of text to you, I'm just going to skip through and let's see if we can get him to join the company. There we go. So apparently he's a lord as well, so that's not really going to sit too happily with some of our people there. So that's the kind of one of the cool things about these NPCs as well. Once you have a couple of recruited to your party, they kind of fight with each other and they either agree with each other, they have little discussions behind the scenes, and you kind of have to sort it all out. It's kind of quite complex at times sometimes, but quite interesting as well. It makes, you know, a bit of added depth, a bit of added realism. So so this guy's a noble apparently, so if I was going to be role-playing, I'd say that's not really going to be make too much difference to us, because, you know, although I was a street urchin, I was also a university student as well, and, you know, my father at one time was a merchant as well, so I'm guessing that good old Galdenbrau's probably had his fair share of the high life at this point. Probably not got it anymore, but at any rate, I don't really think we should hold it against him, the fact that he's a lord. So let's talk with my men, just see if we can get him on board, and let's screw it, let's give him 300 denars. Alright, so he's in the company. So awesome. So when we leave the city, we're going to have a little new companion. So that's going to be another good friendly sword. And also those guys are quite a lot more powerful at first than the typical kind of standard bog standard soldier as well. So that's going to be quite helpful for us. Okay, so mission at Torgo. Let's talk to him. Yeah, we get a little flute of recognition there for completing the quest. And he apparently is saying that we've done some splendid work. Let's hunt for those bandits then, shall we? Let's hunt for those bandits that he's desperate for us to kill. Let's try and get him to come with us. Oh no, it's not going to happen because he's a scaredy cat little biatch. Okay, let's hunt for the bandits. Alright, so just before we do that, I'm going to go again for this episode. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I'm going to leave it there for now. Going to be right back with a brand new episode very, very shortly. Just going to run around in circles for a bit because I find it funny. But yeah, we're going to have a lot more fun on the next episode as well. I just hope you enjoyed the little taster of some of a bit more of the fighting there, some of the Torment gameplay.